Italy's AW249 Fenice has emerged as one of the most talked about new platforms in Europe's land warfare community. Designed by Leonardo as the successor to the long-serving A129 Mangusta, the Fenice reflects both continuity and change in Italian defense policy. Continuity, because it preserves the Italian tradition of fielding a light, agile attack helicopter optimized for Mediterranean operations. Change, because it arrives at a time when NATO doctrine is shifting, drone warfare is spreading, and the competition in Europe increasingly requires networked and survivable platforms. Against that backdrop, the question naturally arises, how does the AW249 compare to its peers, most notably the American AH-64 Apache and the Franco-German Tiger MkIII? The Apache is the global benchmark. Since the 1980s, it has proven itself in multiple theaters, from the deserts of Iraq to the rugged terrain of Afghanistan. With a gross weight over 10 tons, a powerful sensor-masked radar, and a weapons load that can include up to 16 Hellfire missiles, it epitomizes the heavy attack helicopter designed for high-intensity mechanized conflict. Survivability is embedded in its design: redundant systems, armored crew compartments, and robust countermeasures. The Tiger, smaller and lighter, was developed as Europe's answer to the Apache, with an emphasis on agility, lower signatures, and integration of European missiles such as Hot Spike or MMP. It has had a mixed service record, with some teething problems in sustainment, but remains a capable platform after the Mark III upgrade. The AW249, by contrast, aims to find a niche between these extremes. With a maximum takeoff weight of around 8 tons, it is heavier and more capable than the A129, but lighter and cheaper to operate than the Apache. It features 6 weapon hardpoints, giving it flexibility to carry guided rockets, anti-tank guided missiles, or air-to-air weapons. Leonardo has emphasized modular avionics, an open systems architecture, and the ability to integrate new sensors and effectors as technology evolves. Perhaps most importantly, the AW249 is being developed with an eye towards integration with uncrewed systems. It is designed to operate as a node in a broader network, able to share sensor data, cue drones, and receive targeting information from allied assets. Where the Apache dominates is in high-threat environments. Its combat record shows it can survive in contested air defense zones, especially when accompanied by sea assets. Its radar provides long-range detection and fire control, which allows standoff engagements against armor concentrations. The Tiger offers European forces a lighter alternative that can be deployed rapidly and integrated with NATO digital systems. The AW249 must therefore carve a distinctive role. Italy's concept of operations places it in the Mediterranean, North Africa, and possibly the Sahel, regions where hybrid threats, dispersed enemy formations, and irregular warfare are more likely than mass tank battles. In such contexts, cost, persistence, and network integration may matter more than maximum weapons load. Still, there are risks. The AW249 is new and will take years to mature operationally. Its weapons integration program must ensure it can field modern anti-tank guided missiles with sufficient range to survive in an environment where man-portable air defenses and short-range SAMs proliferate. Its survivability must be proven in exercises and eventually in combat. And like any new platform, sustainment and availability rates will be critical. Italy cannot afford a helicopter that looks good on paper, but is grounded too often for maintenance. Strategically, the AW249 represents Italy's determination to remain relevant in high-technology land warfare while staying within fiscal limits. Procuring Apache helicopters would have been an option, but at a much higher cost in acquisition and operation. The Tiger program, meanwhile, has been troubled by delays and cost overruns, and Italy preferred a national solution that sustains its domestic aerospace base. The Fenice thus embodies a dual objective: provide the Italian army with a capable, modern attack helicopter, and anchor Leonardo as a central player in Europe's defense industry. How might the AW249 actually be used? In one scenario, operating with NATO in Eastern Europe, its lighter protection and payload could be a handicap compared to Apaches. But in Mediterranean littoral scenarios, where Italy must monitor irregular flows, intervene in crises, or support stabilization missions, the Fenice's lower cost per flight hour and ability to operate in numbers could be decisive. It could escort transport helicopters, provide close air support in counterinsurgency contexts, and integrate with drones to extend its reach. Italy's recent investments in electronic warfare aircraft, EA-37B, and drone partnerships with Baykar of Turkey suggest a broader vision in which the AW249 is one element of a networked combat ecosystem. Export potential is another dimension. If Leonardo can deliver the Fenice at a competitive price, it may appeal to countries that cannot afford Apaches or do not wish to buy American, but also want something more modern and modular than older designs. Central and Eastern European states, Middle Eastern partners, or even Asian buyers could see value in a European helicopter with NATO interoperability. That said, competition will be intense, as American and Turkish designs have strong market traction. Ultimately, comparing the AW249 to Apache and Tiger illustrates different philosophies. The Apache is the gold standard heavy attack helicopter for high-end conflict. The Tiger represents a European collaborative effort at a lighter solution. The AW249 is Italy's tailored answer, not as heavy as Apache, not as troubled as Tiger, but intended to serve Italy's geography, budget, and industrial base. Its success will depend less on raw specifications and more on how effectively Italy integrates it into a network of drones, electronic warfare, and air power. If that integration succeeds, the Fenice could prove to be more than a national replacement for the Mangusta. It could be a model for affordable, network-ready attack helicopters in an era of constrained budgets and hybrid threats.